We are now live in effect at Hustler Resources. Pull up on the hottest podcast where we speak all facts, no cap. Rick the Hustler, he got you covered, so shit, a baby start following. You know we keep it lit, you know we keep it poppin'. We play the hottest music and we speak on trending topics. You know we keep it lit, you know we keep it poppin'. We play the hottest music and we speak on trending topics. It's about to go down. Pull up on the hottest podcast. It's about
I'm trying to keep coming. What are you talking about?
got you covered, so shit, a baby start following.
Already, God dang it. Hey, y'all know how to do. Y'all know what to do. Hit that motherfucking share button 1,000 times. Hit that like button 1,000 more. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know how we do it, man.
That's the first thing we got to do, right?
Super duper special guest tonight. Goddamn me. I gotta make sure goddamn me, get myself ready. Buck, shout out to my boy Buck for being late. You know what I'm talking about?
Fashionably late.
Shout out to my guy. Don't
Yes,
expect
sir.
nothing different. Everybody who pulling in, man, y'all know how to, y'all, man, come on, man. I know I ain't got to tell y'all, but I just feel like if I don't, you'll use it as an excuse to say I didn't. So hit that share button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? While we get everything started. Misbehaving is in the building. Y'all know we ain't even gonna pull up if she ain't right, if she ain't ready, if she ain't here. We ain't finna do no stunt, no capping. She is in the building. But we gotta bring her in the right way like we do everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So hey, make sure you tag your ratchet friends too. Cause I got mine in the building. No bottles. No bottles. We gonna play it safe tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have to play it safe tonight, buddy.
Cause somebody might really get hit with a bottle tonight. So we gonna play it safe, goddamn me.
I got my bottle. I ain't going to lie to you. Man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I ain't going to lie to you. Yeah. We still going to play it safe.
No kissing, my boy. No cow. No cow. Man, what's going on? Let me log in real quick, man. Yeah, I see. He said Buck probably wanted to get his food. Yeah, most likely. Most likely,
man.
Yeah, man. So we got a couple more minutes. Y'all know how. Let me get like 10 more shares, 10 more likes, and we gonna. Yeah, appreciate that, Creep.
Yeah, we're gonna share that thing 10 times to 10 groups. You know how we do it.
Yeah, Sersky.
It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, do like Mark doing. I know you don't want to get outdone by Mark. Mark can share that bitch damn near 100 times. We ain't even been on for 2 minutes.
That's my boy.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me turn this on right quick. Oh, well, let me share it myself while I'm talking about them. Hell, lead by example, I guess.
You know that's right.
You hear me? Appreciate that, my boy. Real nigga you are.
Oh, yeah. She's in the building for sure.
Definitely.
She's here for sure.
Guess we're going to be looking at it from my screen today. Let me turn it. Yeah. We in that thing. Look, my camera ain't even know. I was like, I'm behind too. Oh, no. Hold up. Bam. There we go. I'm like, damn, I didn't even see myself yet. Hell, I ain't even on there, hell. Nope. Yeah, I know we got to give everybody time because Facebook. Listen, man, I literally had a talk with them people from the Facebook marketing team. Like, bro, I don't know why y'all be trying to put our shit last. Like that last little episode that didn't have nothing to do with the Hustle Resources podcast. That was our ratchet friends having their own ratchet show, and then they got out of hand. But the nigga apologized for that. We back on our sophisticated shit. We back on our professional shit. You know what I'm saying? We back with the interviews. This ain't the network is the channel for that crazy shit. This right here is all, just straight real shit. We ain't on no fool games, my nigga. So forgive a nigga Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Back to back with it. Yeah, and now see, I can tell everybody's not getting their notification because the numbers be shooting them like a motherfucker. They give me back. We're gonna give it back like 30 more seconds while I get this shit.
Yeah, they coming in there,
though. They rolling like mine just now popped up on Facebook. Like the other ones popped up quick. All the other ones, but I don't know why they doing niggas. They trying to do a nigga bad, boy.
It's all good, man. They can't stop what we got going. You know that.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Mark Zuckerberg, man. For even, my hey, whatever, holla at me, Mark. If whatever, show me what we gotta do, man. Put us back on the top of the algorithm. You hear me? Before they get unhinged. Somebody cussing like a motherfucker. All right, man. All right. So y'all already know what we here for. Let me make sure I got my questions ready. I appreciate the cash as you right. You right. I need to put that up there. You right. You right. Appreciate that who reminded me. Shout out to the cash apps. What's good? What's good, Damu? I see my boy back there, man. Appreciate the team for pulling up. I always count on you niggas for shit show. Couldn't do it without y'all. Couldn't do it without the crowd. They say it's more than a one man show. You hear me? But yeah. So yeah, man. Y'all know we got. Listen, like I said, fellas, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But listen, if your girl got her bottle right now, take it away. If she ain't in a good mood, get her away from the camera because it's gonna. You don't want to be part of the girl fight. Goddamn me, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you know what the fuck going on. I can't even find my. Okay, there it go. There it go. There it go. Let me get this wheel ready. Make sure I got that straight. Damn, why does my camera keep doing that? All right, for sure. For shit, sure. All right, so yeah, camera 1, 2. All right, bet. So yeah, man, without wasting any more time, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's time to get right to motherfucking action. Y'all tip the platform. Yeah, appreciate it, Mark. Appreciate it, Mark. I don't know why the comment lady not putting the comments on the thing. Are you asleep? Comment lady, are you asleep? Are you okay? Everything all right with you? You good? Did you hit that melatonin already? I was just not like, damn, why all these comments? I see them, but I don't see them popping up on the screen. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing comments tonight, goddamn me. But yeah, man, I say this like 3 times. This is my last time saying it for real. All right, y'all, without wasting any more time, we finna bring up, hey man, listen, I can't even really formulate the words that would just make sense. So we gonna just bring it in how we said it on the platform, you know what I'm saying? I can't even tell you how many people that reached out and said that they can't wait to pull up because that was they used to wait for this song to come on just to have an excuse to fuck people clubs up and just I'm talking about, hey man, listen, this song was definitely a game changer. I'm talking about they should have had it, bro. This song, the reason why the goddamn that the way they serve bottles is different now. You can't even, hey, listen, man. Y'all, a nigga said, yeah. And look, here a nigga talking like that. But let me find out. He ready to throw a bottle too, man. But yeah, man, coming to the big screen, man. Y'all give it up for misbehaving. How you doing?
Yes,
Hi, hi, hi.
man.
What's up, y'all? What's good?
The madam
Yes.
and pulled up on us.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. How you feeling?
Hi, yup. I feel great, man. I honestly hit an edible early and forgot I had this interview over here too cooling.
Hey,
I'm
Good.
chilling. What's up?
oh man, ain't too
Look,
much.
I
Ain't
thought
too
all my
much.
work was done for the day, and then I was like, oh shit, But
One
yeah.
more, one more road to cross before it's over with tonight. Yeah, I already know how
Yeah, it's
to
cool. Look, my niece and nephew over here blowing it anyway. So
go. Already, man. Well, it's good to have you. We appreciate you for taking time out your day to pull up on us. Bless us with your presence. And give us a little bit of your world. You know what I'm saying? We just
for sure.
we
Thanks for
have a
having me.
most definitely. We definitely got a lot of people tuning in. We have a lot of up and coming artists who tune in to get to get game from the artists who already been established, and
Of
just to
course.
hear the good and the bad of the industry
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So
Right.
hopefully going forward they can avoid the things or embrace the things that you did, so they can have a similar career or a better one. So they don't have they can, like I said, avoid the stuff that you would have did differently, or if it's anything you would have did differently. So
Oh yeah, I would
we
have did a
definitely
lot
appreciate
differently.
you. Already, so good. So yeah, we definitely they gonna reckon Mike misbehaving in the motherfucking building here. Yeah, shout out to my
Bruh,
boy
that's my
Rex.
brother right there. What's up, bro?
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Rick, man. Man, shit. Let's get right into it. All right. So for those who don't know you, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them who you are, who you is, and where you from.
I'm misbehaving from Atlanta, West Side Bankhead actually. I had the song Bottle Action. I don't fight, I don't argue. I just hit that chick with a bottle. I know you see it. With Young Jock. Turn It Up with Flow Rider. Girl Fight remix with Lil Jon, The Brat, Remy Ma. I've done a lot. Still doing it.
A whole bunch, no cap, and still doing it
Yeah.
like you said, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Like, so, okay, now you've been in the game for a minute.
Right.
When did music first become a part of your life?
Man, early, super early in the game. My father is a singer. My grandfather played bass for James Brown. My uncles were in like musical groups, and everybody was R&B and blues. That was my family, and I grew up being R&B. Like I fell in love with R&B. Singing is my first love, actually. So that was always what I wanted to do. And then one day, boom, I was a rapper.
Already. So
Yeah.
now I was reading up about you, and I came across your R&B days. So
Oh yeah.
when did you make the transition from R&B to rap? Like, what made you want to take that route?
It's the funniest thing. I don't know if you know Blizz from I think it's K100 Radio.
I've heard of you.
Blizzum.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was actually a part of this group I was in called Valid, and Valid stood for vocals and lyrics, including dance. And I was more so of a dancer. That's what I was in the group for. I was a dancer. Like that's what we did. We did like hip hop dancing and choreography for groups and stuff like that. And Blizz was actually the rapper in the group, and
Oh,
that boy is stupid nice. And he was always telling me how he loved my cadence. And I was about 14, 15 or something. And I was, he was like, I just want to hear you rap. So I wrote a rap for you. I wrote a rhyme, and I'm just like, okay. So he spit the rap, and then he told me how to spit it. He said, I want to hear you deliver this. Like, deliver this. He said, learn it and then deliver it. So I did it, and I killed it, and I just kind of fell in love with rap. And he was like, I knew you could rap. So he's basically the reason I'm a rapper, like, for real. He
shout out to
started it. He wrote my
Liz.
first rhyme and showed me how to spit it.
For shit, shout
Yeah.
out to him for that. He said
Yeah,
me.
for sure. That's big bro.
Can you see that comment right there on the screen?
What's that? You single, Miss V? Ah, you know what? I'm dating. I'm dating. So I guess so. I'm dating. So yeah.
Look, yo, well, hey man, that's shout out to shout out to my boy Ace, man. But okay,
Oh,
so
you shoot your
yeah,
shot. I ain't mad.
hey, I'm telling you, and he damn sure gonna do it. You can count on him for that. But look, he said me too.
Hey, you feel me? Hard out here.
Oh man, this dude here, wow. Okay, so man, you from? I'm talking like to me. Besides, I guess maybe besides New York. To me, you from like
Mhm.
that. I would say Atlanta's like the mecca of music to me. From
Yeah.
our style of music, because we from the South. But
Of course.
so about and around your time, you was caught up in like the two genres, really more than two, but the snap and the crunk type, those two. So which one did
Yeah.
you identify more? Because you got songs that pretty much fuck with both of them kind of.
Um, I think more so crunk because that's kind of where I came from with the dancing. Like that's what we dance. That was the choreography to crunk music. All the old, like what they used to call it, shaker booty songs,
Right.
ticking
Right.
and popping and that type of music. Like that was our thing.
Already.
She said, "Do you
Yeah.
only date men?"
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord Jesus.
2022.
Baby,
It's
I'm
about to be
open.
a girl
I'm
fight.
I'm an elevated spirit. I'm open.
Oh
I
Lord
I I see
Jesus.
no male or female. I just see beauty. But go ahead.
I'm like,
Y'all give it up for Miss B already. Hey man,
crowd,
misbehaving already.
Hey man, that's me.
crowd going
He
nuts.
said, I'm light skinned and I hit a bitch with a bottle. We already have things in common.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey man, I ain't gonna mess with this dude, man. Go ahead, Suave. It's
Shout
on
out,
you, bro.
sis. So that that bottle action, like we all
Mhm.
know, the whole world heard that. So kind of walk us through that experience, like that tour. What was that like? Was that everything it expected to be? And how long did you tour on that song, or are you still touring that song?
That's funny. I there's an original song of Bottle Action, and it was produced by this producer out of Memphis, Tennessee, named Mac Rod. And it was more so of a dark. It was crunk like club, but it was a dark, heavier beat.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came to Atlanta and signed with that producer dude, like he changed to be the one to make a commercial. But it's funny because that song to this day, I still think about that old version because it was so hard, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have like introduced the world to that one too because it was very, very different. Like this one, the one is more upbeat. It's got like a really bright energy still, but the other one
Mm-hmm.
was kind of dark, grimy, and grim. And it's like, damn, if I dropped that today, that would be crazy. So, but yeah, I'm still getting shows off that record, and that's why I, dropped the video for it 18 years later. Like I just released the video to Bottle Action, and I heard you say earlier that you felt like the world heard that record. They didn't. Like, and that's why I re-released the record because I feel like that record only reached the Southeast region. So because it's people that hear that record right now and never heard it before,
Mm.
and they go crazy as if it's a new song, but I put a video to it which kind of made it be a new song because we got a whole another couple generations that came after that song, so it's actually people that haven't heard that song that hear it now and they think it's new.
That's hard.
So I
Yeah, I mean, that's a
noticed.
So
blessing.
hard. Yes,
I
yeah.
noticed when you were explaining that you said that producer dude. Is that
Yeah.
somebody you like? You that's did you purposely not say the name or?
Nah, the nigga named Nitty. I just don't fuck with dude, like for real. So I
Oh,
mean, that's what it is. Yeah, nigga, you ain't gonna get no
what?
promo off my show unless I'm telling the truth. So you know what I'm saying about everything. But anyway, go ahead.
Already. So yeah,
Yeah.
I know that I'm gonna skip that goddamn question. I had
You
that
ain't
had
gotta skip
that.
that question if you don't want to. Shit, I mean, it is what it is. We grown out here. I know I am.
Yeah. Already, hell yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so well, shit, man. And that was later down. So since we already there, shit, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so that song was a
Mhm.
nitty B, right? So is that
Right.
somebody that I kind of remember like a little bit after because I was it was brought to my attention like, at one point like
Mhm.
you were marketing some of his beats or something like were those beats that you bought that you wasn't going to use or that's just
Nah,
like during the
I
fallout
wouldn't.
or something.
I don't understand. You said I was marketing his beats when?
Yeah, I
Like
was talking to
I
I
don't.
was talking to I was actually talking to Rec. I was yeah, Rec earlier and he was kind
Mhm.
of telling me bits and pieces of a story or whatever, but he did like it wasn't like something like he was just saying like you had beats of his that you didn't use. I guess you were giving them away or some kind of something to do with you had some old beats that you were like I don't know if you were selling them or you were just putting them out for people to use or something like that.
Oh nah, they weren't his beats. Nah, they weren't beats. I was just writing hooks and selling them. Like they
Oh,
ain't
okay,
nah.
okay.
The only song you ever heard that I got with this dude is the one we talking about. Like that I got that the world has heard. Like I don't no. I don't
So
got no his beats. That's it. Bottle action.
So during the like so you met him through the So Def connection or
Nah, I met him through Jock. Um, Actually, the my old manager Carolyn Miller she was from Memphis, and she, like I say, the producer, it's an original producer named Mac Rod who produced the original beat. So I
right?
came to the studio to meet with Ian Burke, and she was like, you got to get the record registered because I was already doing shows off that record. Like
Oh,
she's like, you got to get it registered. They played it on the radio in Nashville and Memphis, and so we were going through that thing. But I was new to the game. I didn't really know too much about it, so I was just going with what she said. Like she was the manager. So Jock too was my hype man and best friend. So he was everywhere with me. So he was like, we went to this spot or whatever, this studio, like an office, and to meet with Ian Burke. And Ian, we sat down with Ian, but I was already registered through BMI, so that didn't pan out. But anyway, we gave him a CD, and Jock saw Nitty and gave it to Nitty when Nitty was on his way out.
oh,
Nitty
okay.
called Ian, was like, "Hey, that girl's still there?" And he was like, "Yeah, she's still right here." He was like, "Don't let her leave." Kind of happened like that. He knew the record was a hit, and we did, of course, what producers do. They see a potential hit or they know a hit. They want to commercialize it, of course, to make it a bigger record, which was cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I get the bigger picture. So, yeah, that worked.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
that's how I met him.
Okay. It's on
Yeah.
you, fam. So let me. He said, "Go back." He said, "What did he say?" He said,
What
"What happened? What
what
happened with
happened?
what?"
That's what we want to know. What happened between the relationship between you and Nitty?
Basically, the dude was stealing money from me. Of course, it's the same story you would hear with every artist. It's mine is really
Mhm.
no different. The only difference is, after what my two years was up, or 3 years or whatever, my contract was about to expire in 2 weeks prior. So I said, you know how you supposed to send a letter, a 2 week, notice saying that I will not be renewing my contract, or you just, whatever. Then
Right.
the shit is over with. I'm thinking me and dude got a great relationship. He's like a brother to me. I'm thinking I would, let's have a conversation about it. I'm not renewing my contract, but I respect you enough to have a conversation with you about it instead of just sending you a note. It's like some weak shit. But I should have did it that way. Dude begged me to stay. I didn't want to stay because it was so much fuckery going on. Like, I had a $55,000 single deal with So Def through him. He gave me five.
Ooh.
Him and Ian split. They split the other 50. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hiring my attorney for me. I'm paying her and you paying under the table to fuck me over. Like shit like that. Shit labels do when you don't know no better. So that's what happened with me and Nitty. I decided I will no longer let this nigga keep taking from me. And instead of him just saying, all right, I get it, he suspended my contract and called himself blackballing me for the next 15 years. So that's why I don't fuck with Nitty.
God damn, man.
Yeah, because I didn't want to renew my contract with him. That's the
And
industry for you.
man, that's what it, and that yeah, like you said, that definitely seems to be the norm because every artist who didn't came up here, they got a similar story, and it's always somebody that they
Yeah.
thought was having their best interest. That shit, wow,
Yeah.
man.
And that shit is always the opposite. Like, ain't nobody fucking with you until you can do something for them. Ain't nobody doing nothing because you're just nice and sweet. They want something. And for a
Right.
lot of women these days, it ain't always to sleep with you. Cause I never had that issue with him. He's never like disrespected me in that way or tried me or nothing like that. The dude was actually like my brother. That's why I felt like, I owed him more, even though the nigga had been stealing from me the whole while I was there. I felt like I owed him a conversation more than a 2 week
Right.
letter, and then you just never hear from me again. That shit was just weird to me. But he did what bitch niggas do. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't on here to be on no like disrespectful rah rah shit, but it
Right,
just
right,
is what it
right.
is. You
Right.
supposed to be a man and a businessman at that. I didn't cross you over. I didn't steal from you. I didn't go around lying on you. I didn't do anything to you but be an artist. And a great one. Had a million songs with this nigga. Like his grounds was that I wasn't recording. So that shit kind of hurt more than the damn suspension of the shit. Cause I'm like, nigga, as hard as I work in here for real, like we get songs. Like that's what you gonna say to stop the contract? You gonna lie? So I said, cool. I mean, it just was what it was at the time. I felt like his voice was bigger than mine, so I didn't speak up. I just kind of got depressed, like artists do when you can't do the shit that you love to do. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So
Mm.
it was just kind of disappointing because of the relationship. But it was like, damn, like that's some real bitch nigga shit. Like you been really bullying a girl for 15 years. Like you feel tough now. Like that shit is weird to me because of how shit is right now. And it's like the men ain't nowhere. We talk about the oppressing shit all day, but goddamn, like the brothers ain't no fucking better. Shit crazy.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. That's
I mean, we can't trust them to protect us. Shit, we fucked. That's why women out here protecting themselves because we don't really have a choice.
I,
so
man. Go
so
ahead.
how long did the so deal last?
It was a single deal.
One single
Yeah,
deal.
that was a single deal. And then I did another one on the Young Fly and Flashy album, Jermaine, um Grown Man. That was a single off his album. I'm pretty sure it was another, 50 something grand that came with that, saw another five,
Mm.
you know, shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's
So
crazy.
Damn,
That's
bro.
real
that's
crazy.
the
That's the
game though
coldest.
until you learn that shit.
Right. That yeah. I mean, and so artists, y'all heard that, y'all. But that's definitely something y'all need to make sure y'all put in y'all memory, man. Bro, you really
Hmm.
can't till you can do something for somebody, man. It's hard to tell who really got your best interest. But money changed the hell out of people, bro. Like
Man,
motherfucker.
it really does. And you have people that you look up to, you know, teach you this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ian taught him this shit. Ian taught him to be who he was. And that shit turned around and bit him in the ass.
Man,
So
man.
it's just like, hey man, karma is a motherfucker.
Most definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely. So, do you and did that affect your relationship with JD in any kind of way?
Nah, me and JD was cool. Like I didn't have no real relationship with JD. It was just
Right.
business. I probably had 2, 3 conversations with him. You know,
Okay.
for me, I was an artist and he was Jermaine Dupri and we did business and it wasn't nothing like that. You know, it was just business. So I don't really have a relationship with him. It didn't affect nothing. I ended up seeing him a few years later in LA and we, hugged, took pictures and shit. So
Already, already. Yeah, that
yeah.
nigga's a real bitch for that shit. So how did
Mhm.
the like what was the motivation? Like how did you it kind of explain that like that whole from the day you wrote the song, like what was the push behind that song? Like how did you create the bottle action song?
Man, out of frustration. I mean, that's clear, but you would think I was just pissed off about somebody or at somebody or was giving, somebody a ill intention or energy. But nah, I was pissed off at the music industry. I was doing conscious music. That's what I did for real. Like conscious music was my thing. And I was signed to an independent label before the Nitty deal or whatever years prior. And I was doing conscious music. So it's like I started hearing, people weren't trying to check for my shit. They like, oh yeah, she can flow. But nobody's really checking for what I was saying, like the message. And that was more important to me. So I did Bottle Action as a joke for real. Like I heard Never Scared came out, Bone Crusher. I heard
Okay.
Ludacris Move. And I'm
Yep.
like, looking at these videos and I'm just like, oh, they like, what's this, like fight music or something? So I did the song just like being funny. I was basically just like making fun of them. I did a song thinking it was gonna be funny, and the shit took off. And now to this day, I can't shake it. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a classic. You ain't gonna shake that one.
And it seems to be like just going back to say with everybody who it seems like the songs that people just like they record and put out seem like to be the ones that always take off. It's never that
Yep,
song that you can put your all into. Like you say, you were making conscious music
exactly.
before that,
Hmm.
so that's I
Right.
like how that went, man. That's yeah, obviously it was meant for you because like you say, you can't even shake it. That's been years
I
ago.
know. I know. Yeah,
So
from the
Definitely.
how
beginning.
would you best describe, your package, your whole, your delivery? You say you was on that conscious rap and then you heard what the people was kind of vibing to. So
I
you was just
mean, I had to stop fighting against the grain and fighting because I mean it ain't like I didn't like hip hop, like regular rap, ratchet rap, gangster rap. Like I liked music, and loved fucking rap. So it was like it ain't like I was against it, but it was just I felt like I had a deeper message at the time, and nobody wanted to hear that shit. So it was like I know how to do this other music. I enjoy this other music. This a whole nother side of me, but hey, fuck it. And I just basically took it and said, you know what? Let me stop fighting against the grain and get the people what they want. Like, I'm not the one buying my album, so or single. So it's like I gotta cater to the people. I love the art, so I'm able to do it all. So I just kind of like transition with the music.
that's
That's
hard.
see, that's yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth. Like so, okay. I want to kind of like I should have asked this in the beginning, but we had kind of got off. So before, like because I definitely want to hear this answer now because I didn't know that you were doing conscious music before. So
Yeah.
who were some of your early music inspirations? All right, Buck, I'm gonna send it to you now. Who was some of your early music inspiration to get
Um.
you all the music?
Honestly, it was all R&B. Whitney Houston. I'm an old school baby. Like my daddy played out Babyface, the great writers of R&B. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that was like singer songwriter, Ashford and Simpson and Full Force, and people that wrote music and was actually artists. And I just loved Whitney Houston. Like I don't care how many how much crack she did. She couldn't do no wrong in my eyes. Like that
Yeah.
girl had a voice, and I felt like she had the greatest voice ever. Like we'll never hear it again. So,
I agree with that
Facts.
1000%. Shit, man, that's so okay. Now, if okay, kind of, I'm gonna move forward a little bit from the like, because you already explained how the group came about. So when you
mm,
first moved to rap, like, do you remember your first song that you ever recorded and like where you were when you recorded it?
mm-mm. Nah, not rap.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know, not rap.
Uh,
I think I was on this independent label, Raw Deal, and I think I back then I was freestyling. I could write, but I'd like to freestyle because there wasn't rap wasn't what I did, so I would just like play around and freestyle with that. And I remember going into the studio when I got signed to this independent label, and everybody just loved my delivery, and they just always like, oh yo, she could flow, that girl could rap, like. And I would just be like, okay, so we'll go in the studio and they say like, give me a beat, playing a dope beat. I bust out rapping and ain't no hook. And they be like, B, what a hook? And I'm like, what's a hook? Didn't even know what a hook was. And they was like, yeah, you just rapping and it ain't no hook, no breakdown. You just bars. And I'm like, oh, so I had to learn how to write music. I knew how to write, but I didn't know how to write music. I didn't know how to write in bars, that whole thing. So that took some time and I had to learn what a hook was and how many bars was in a hook. It was just hell for real in the beginning of that rap shit. Like, yeah, it was a lot.
yeah. That's what's up. That's fucking. Uh, I gotta. No, I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, so you mentioned Young Jock earlier. Now I remember. Now, of course, I heard the Bottle Action song first, but then I end up
Hmm.
hearing the "I Know You See It" song. Now
Hmm.
I've heard, now only you can clear this out because I didn't even know, I really just hard
Hmm.
facts. But did you write that song?
No, I didn't. I co-wrote the record. I didn't write it all.
Oh, okay,
Nah, nah, I didn't write that record. I co-wrote it.
okay. That was
Yeah.
definitely a fucking hit too. I guess it seemed like the shit that you were on, you really couldn't miss. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, yeah, man. But it's like I say, it's those male energies, man. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, and I don't feel like every man is like this, but a lot of these industry guys got a lot of ego. Therefore, they can see something that's $1 million worth millions and millions of dollars. They'll bypass it because they think I'm gonna be bigger than them. So that was
Mm.
my thing. I would, I remember doing a song with Jeezy one time, like it's called I think Do It, and it was crazy. Like it was a dope record. Coach K, everybody loved it. But my verse outshined Jeezy. And I remember Nitty telling me, B, man, come on, man. You can't be going that hard. You can't go that hard, man. Like, man, it's Jeezy, man. Like, man, you gotta tone down your verse. You going too hard. Like, pull back. And I was like, pull back. He was like, man, yeah, man. Like almost as if I was offending him or something or
Mm.
making him feel away. So I'm just like, what? So I went and did my verse again, did another verse, and it was still too hard. And it was so crazy because I remember T.I. coming in the studio and they listening to the song and they telling Jeezy, like, yeah, nigga, you got to do your verse over. Then Jazzy Faye came in and he's like, yeah, man, you gonna have to do that verse over. She killing you on that verse. And the song never came out. The song never came out. And I would run
Damn.
into Coach K. I've ran into Coach K like twice. And he would always say, man, you know what, man, that song y'all had was a hit, man. Man, I said, so whatever happened to the song? He was like, man, you went too hard on Jeezy. He couldn't, they ain't want to put it out. Like you went too hard. Like they ain't want you to outshine Jeezy. What? I said, wow. So that kind of taught me early on, like how the industry really is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, cause to me, I don't know if Jeezy really felt some type of way. I didn't
Right.
see that, but I guess, they knew him. I didn't. I was just sitting there to record. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I started feeling like dealing with men in this industry, I had to stroke their egos. And I don't like that shit. Like, I feel like if you ain't my husband, I ain't stroking shit. Like, I shouldn't have to do that to a king or a god. Like, you need me to stroke your ego? You don't know who you are?
Mm.
I'm not with that shit. So, anyway, I just started kind of like shying away from niggas. When I saw or felt the energy of a weak man, I didn't want to do shit with him. I don't respect that shit. And I didn't want to do any music with him because I already know how that's going to turn out. No real man wants a queen to tone down anything. Like, be who you are, be the greatest, be great at that shit. But it's like when women can intimidate men, that's how you know we just in a whole different like place.
Yeah,
God,
big
man.
facts though.
I'm talking about, yeah, you said a mouthful right there. And you would think, well, I mean, I guess, I mean, I'm not really a Jeezy fan, so it's easy for me to say he should be used to people killing him on verses. But I guess just having a woman do it was just too much for him because he's already used to getting outshined by people. So, but so did
Yeah,
you
he
feel
ain't the
like
first though.
that? I was just about to ask you that. So was he the only one who felt like that, or because yeah? So who else? Like, can
I
you
mean, it was other artists that kind of felt some type of way, but it was like it's funny because only the independent artists that were paying me to do verses with them, they was happy about that shit. They wanted me to go as hard as I could, of course, because they trying to shine. And like instead of looking at like, okay, this girl, she gonna make the record because Battle of the Sexes records are a win. Period. Think of one Battle of the Sexes record that didn't blow up to be like a hit. Not one.
Right.
Tricking Trina down, shit. Me and Jock, I know you see it. Ja Rule and everything he did with Ashanti, everything he did with any female, from Jennifer Lopez, it didn't even matter. It was a hit. Battle of the Sexes is always a win, but these niggas be missing with their egos. They're not looking at the bigger picture. So
That's
that
hard.
caused me to lose. That caused me to miss out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta go where the energy is embraced and appreciated.
Yeah,
So
No.
I mean, you beyond right. So you damn. I want to like it to me. It's just the perfect time for me to bring up this question, because you mentioned the battle of the sexy. You had a song called "Girl on Girl," right? Like
right.
so. There, like that's definitely a switch from the fight music. So, what was the
Mm.
inspiration behind that song?
Oh, it's just women. Women are beautiful and they're sexy and they're feminine and they're like goddesses, and I just appreciate everything about a woman being one myself. And it was just basically a shout out to like girls who like girls.
Big old
Really?
facts.
Look, that's simple.
Yeah, heck yeah, shit. So, hey man, and then that somebody had already asked that question in the crowd, which it was funny when she asked it because I was like, well, shit, you kind of like, yeah, I didn't really not because I didn't want to just come out and just act like, hey, you like girls, but like, shit, like, well, I'm glad they asked it. I'm glad they asked it for me. So,
I
okay,
like
now,
everything. That's what I'm saying. I like everything. Like I like men too. Like I mean, I like I say, I don't look at like gender. Like
right.
there is no label for me. Like I don't embrace or accept labels. I just like what I like when I like it.
I know that's right. Shit, I know the hell that's right. So you follow by like now when you have a song like Bottle Action, it's kind of hard
Mm.
to, unless you're a good artist, which you are. It's kind of hard to follow up a song like that and have a song that's either equal to or better than the song you put out. But then you follow with that with what was the girl fight, right? That came afterwards, right?
Yeah, that was a remix. That wasn't my song. I just featured on the remix.
So that's what I was about to ask. So do you feel like your song, the Bottle Action, was the reason that they reached out to you to get on that song because you fit the
Of
style of
course,
their song?
of course.
Yeah,
I'm
see
sure
that's
I'm sure their song was inspired by mine. Like
most
yeah.
definitely. Most fucking definitely it
Hmm.
was, without a doubt.
So
My niggas know like that.
so what would you say your favorite project has been?
Ooh.
We know what the fans is gonna say, but like to you though, like what's your favorite project?
You know what? I have two. I have music and film. I okay. My favorite musical project. You mean that I've done?
Yes. She
Oh,
was
okay.
getting into that film too. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
we
Yeah,
yeah,
man. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I love
yeah,
all of that
yeah.
shit. But
yeah, we
I did a mixtape a few I don't like a few years ago. I want to say like 2018 or something, called The Resurrection, and that shit was one of the hardest mixtapes. And I'm not just saying it because it's me. Like that's a project,
Right.
like a body of work that I'm really proud of. Like it's dope, it's thorough, and it's hit after hit for real. Like it's just jam after jam after jam. You can just let that shit ride. Like yeah, The Resurrection.
that's
That's my
hard.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's
The
definitely hard.
resurrection.
Definitely hard. So now getting into this film, right? So I remember going to YouTube when I was typing
Mhm.
in because actually Rick told me that I didn't know that you had just recorded the bottle action video. Like I didn't know that was like you recently recorded it. So we were going back and we were watching it and I kept
Yeah.
seeing this other
Mhm.
one, the Madam. So where did that come from? Like
Uh-huh.
the whole the Madam that you got?
Well,
The
the
film, the
madam
short
is
film?
yeah, uh-huh. That was a single. I mean, I don't know. You know how everybody got their little, their little name. You got the Barbie, which is Nikki, and you got, everybody else who was everybody else. And I am the madam of hip hop. Like I always have been. Like I'm raw, I'm straight to the point, and I don't take no shit like a pimp, like a madam. I'm about my check. I'm professional. I stand on my word. All of that good shit. Anything that represents a goddess and a madam, that's me. So
Hmm.
that's the song that kind of like that I felt like I was creating. That was a piece of myself that I was talking about myself through the whole thing. Because a lot of stuff I talk about, like just experiences, but they don't even have to be mine. They could be other people experiences, and I'm telling them through, my eyes. But that song is really speaking from me deep down, like super deep down. Like if you want to know anything about me, like listen to the madam. Like that's really me,
That's hard.
who I
Okay,
am.
okay.
So
Yeah.
what would you say that separates yourself from like other female artists that's in the game?
Um, I mean, I'm an OG for real. Like a lot of things that separate me is the business sense. I don't know what they're doing, but it's like I had to get fucked over and, blackball and, to be forced to learn this industry, and, I think originality, authenticity, that's me. Like I don't have to listen to other people's music to be inspired. I write my own shit. Like I do what legends do.
Facts.
That's why the longevity is there. That's why I can make another, like, shoot a video to a song I did 18 years ago, and people still go, and I'm getting shows from that shit.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
that shit so fucking hard. So I
So
was
have you?
go ahead, man.
So have you ever been asked or by request of ever writing anything for any other artists? Have you ever written anything for any
Oh
artists?
yeah, I've written a lot. Yes, yes, I've written a lot for, but I did a lot of ghost writing. Because shit, being blackball, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they cutting checks instead of me having to put my name on some shit. They taking the credit for it, but I've done a lot of ghost writing, a lot of it.
That's hard,
Yeah,
and that's for male
yeah.
and
So that was
female
that was the
artists,
way
right?
that was my hustle. You know, writing for people, selling hooks and shit like that. So yeah.
That's hard. So was the song the Bad Bitch Energy, was that your latest song or are you working on some stuff right now?
That's my latest record. That's why I got the BBE head on. Can you see it?
Already,
Oh yeah,
already.
Bad
oh
bitch
yeah.
energy. Yeah, that's my new single. And that kind of gave me a little bit of what I was trying to do back in the day with the conscious music. Not saying that it's a conscious record, but it's got a dope message in it. Like I've learned to be able to mash every sound together to make it work for everybody, even to please myself. So yeah.
Them fans be wanting to know. Them fans look, they like for who? Who'd you got ghostwrite for?
Huh? Oh yeah, they
That
I
oh
brought you
can't
yeah.
look.
right there.
Unfortunately, I can't
Look,
say nothing because
no,
Right, yeah, we yeah, cause
that's what. Look, that's
look,
why it's called ghostwriting. Look, I signed the
right,
that's
yeah.
NDA. I signed the NDA. Can't
so.
say nothing.
So that was for male artists and female artists, right? Or
But
was
I
it?
promise some of your favorite rappers.
That's hard.
Ooh, hey, yeah,
Yeah.
so take that. Hey, yeah, so
Very
yeah,
talented.
I'm telling you, man, that's damn. See, that
Thank
make you
you.
want to know even more when you say that, because, bro, but that be like I found that out recently. Like I found out that a lot of these hit songs you be hearing about from artists, they don't even be the ones that wrote it. So that's hearing it from you is like
Yeah.
that's definitely
Yeah.
different. So like so going back to the battle action, that got a lot of backlash, right? Like from like I heard that a lot of stuff was changed because of that song as far as the club
Yeah.
scene go.
Yes. Yeah. A lot. Like, and it's crazy because I never really was a club person. So I would go into these like establishments to perform, and you know, my the people that are with me will go up like, yo, let me get a bottle or let me get a beer, and they be, give it to a nigga in a cup, and they looking like, can I get the bottle? They like, nah, but we can pour it for you. And we like, why? And they like, yeah, man, that song has really started a lot of stuff. Like it's fights and bottles going everywhere. And I played dumb, but I knew. Like I seen that shit every time I perform. I had kind of just started trying to become numb to it because it was traumatizing. I ain't gonna lie. Like I saw a lot of blood during the height of that song on tour. Beef, or if they had a beef to like swing on somebody, like the shit was crazy. But
Telling you.
I just stopped. I used to just stop and be in shock when I saw a bottle or somebody fighting, but now I just keep rapping. Like call for security and just keep rapping. Like what I'm gonna do?
That's hard. So, I mean, Swab, you got another? Cause I can't wait to get to this Will, bro. Cause I like the way she answers questions. I know this Will gonna be
Who
fun as
produced
hell.
the
So,
song Madam?
that shit hard.
Yeah, this dude named Pluto. He produced Madam. Yeah, he dope.
Pluto,
He's
shout
a
out
really
to
dope
Pluto.
producer.
Shout
Not
out to
Yeah.
future.
Pluto.
Fluid, yeah,
Nah,
that
not
nigga.
that Pluto. Not that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, so you got the BBE. So what label did that launch off of? So you got your own label. You independent. What's going on
Yeah.
there?
Yep, I'm independent. 905 Music Group. That's me. And yeah, all my music, everything is coming off there. Like everything has been coming off there. Even the mixtapes and everything has been coming off 905 Music Group. Yeah,
That's
That's
that's me.
hard.
Yeah.
that's so hard. So we on the show we got this thing. It's called the Trill Wheel, and it's like basically some hot seat questions, some just some real, some of them some real kind of nosy ass questions, but they all just in fun, you know. So it's
I
like
can
10
dig.
questions, and I'm gonna get this ready for you. So while I get this ready, somebody asked a while ago. I'm not sure. He said, "What's a?" You were talking about the. I forget the name of the song, but it's. I think he's talking about Madam, but where can they go find like besides YouTube? Is YouTube the only place where they can go find your music at?
No, my music is on every streaming platform. Spotify, Apple Music, um, everything. Everything. Just name it.
Everywhere.
It's on every, yeah. It's
I
on
think he was
every
talking
like
about that
platform.
song. She was speaking of the resurrection. I think
Oh,
Yeah,
that mixtape.
yeah.
Um, Let me see. That mixtape was so old. Let me think. Where is that?
I
You
think
know what? You can get it off my website. It's on my website.
it's on SoundCloud.
www.missbehaving.com.
hey, type that in the comments and pin it to the
Now
bottom.
I
Oh
got a
man,
sound.
SoundCloud. Yeah, okay. It's W. Say, can you say the website again? Make sure.
www.missbehaving.com.
Yeah, pin that. All her social media platforms are tied to her promo picture, and they will be also in the chat, so y'all can go find that too when it's over with. What's up with the Polaroid? Let me get this wheel pulled up because I want to definitely hear that. All right, there it go, right there. So yeah, we're gonna get this started. So go ahead and take the comments off until we finish this. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get this started. All right, so the first questions is, what's your biggest turnoff?
Mm, I got a lot of those. um,
Let me make you bigger.
Insecurity. That's in
Mhm.
friends and family relationships. I am turned off by insecurity. Like, yeah,
That's big.
Yeah, no
totally.
doubt on that.
Insecurity. So y'all, there you go. Slow boogie. No insecurities, bro.
He was shooting his shot, huh?
Yeah, he down there trying to write a letter right now. All right. So worst celebrity encounter.
Jill Scott.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
What happened
yeah.
there? Yeah. What?
Man, I was a huge fan, man. I was a huge, huge, huge fan. I love Jill Scott. Went all the way to Philly to catch her show because a good friend of mine was opening up her show, Georgia Me. She's a poet, and Georgia brought me backstage to meet Jill Scott, and she was just real stank, to be honest. Like, she told us that she was coming back, that she would, because I just wanted the autograph for real. Like, I'm no groupie type at all. Like, you can't tell me. I just feel like, yeah, y'all just sold more albums than me. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't like no better. So I don't really, be feeling no type of way. But I wanted to meet her. I wanted the autograph and I wanted a picture. No, I take that back. It wasn't even an autograph. I wanted a picture. And she basically lied like twice, as if she was gonna come take the picture, and she never did. Like, she was not trying, and she was just kind of like she knew me and had some type of beef with me. It was the weirdest thing. Like, she just kind of, every time I was like, we were in the same like space, I don't know, it's weird. It's like her energy was just on some like hating shit for real. But it's like, you're Jill Scott, like, bitch, I'm here to take a picture with you. But I
Yeah.
don't know, like, she was just, it was a horrible experience. I was very disappointed. I was like, damn, like, I love her, like, huge, woman empowerment type person I am. So when I see Jill, it's just like, yo, she's so dope. And she was a disappointment, like a lot of women be, for real. Like, that whole insecurity type shit, that, jealous of the young girl type shit, or, that old woman hate. I ain't
Yeah.
saying she
Right.
old, but you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, older
Yeah.
woman, younger girl, the first thing they think she a floozy or some shit, like, oh, whatever word older people be using, like, that shit
That's
was
definitely
wild to
one
me.
of
It
the
was very
old words.
disappointing though, and I was like, it made me not want to meet nobody else. Like, I was just like, I'm straight, I'm good,
She said
I'm
maybe
good.
someone in the industry said something to you about it. Was that before or after the blackball situation?
Nah, actually, the black ball situation wasn't even no major shit. It was major. It's like this. It wasn't even major in the industry, nothing like that. Cause I still had all of my
Oh,
relationships and everything. It was more so in Atlanta when it came to certain things, like, deals and just meetings and all that shit, because, nigga was in Atlanta. So now, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just because she's not the only person that I've experienced that with. Like, I experienced that with a lot of women, black women. So I just see it for what it is. Like, okay, they judging a book by its cover, or they're feeling insecure about themselves. Like, I don't know. That don't be my business. I don't really be giving a shit for real. But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, she wasn't a good encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't really do anything though. It's just her energy for like a fan. Like, damn, that's how you
Right.
treat your fans? I'm like, shit, I
Mm.
sold a million records too. Like, but I ain't mad. I could take a picture with somebody. But it was
Nah, for
cool, like,
real.
whatever.
Damn, well, shit, I definitely wasn't expecting that one, but I ain't surprised, hell.
Me either.
All right, so, yeah, I can't see. Okay, there we go. Let's say funniest moment while on tour.
Man, I had a lot of those. Oh, once we were on the road, and this around this time we was like driving. We was driving to like the fitness circuits and all of that stuff. So it used to be like my booking agent, my bodyguard, Jock was the hype man, my uncle was like my road manager, and then myself. So it was like five people. So we would be like in this big ass SUV or something. So Joe, who is the security and bodyguard, went to sleep. He just fell asleep. And we like, you the bodyguard, nigga. You supposed to be up when nobody ain't up. Like, you supposed to be up with the
Yeah,
driver. This man fell asleep. So it was snowing. It had a little ice on the road. And he was paranoid about that ice. But I'm like, if you paranoid, why this nigga sleep? Because when I'm paranoid, I ain't trying to go to sleep. So this man, we was like, okay, in a minute, we're going to count to five. And in a minute, we just going to start screaming and like press the brakes. Like as if we were wrecking or some shit.
right,
So we did it, and everybody just like, we was dying, and the car was just braking, and we was just slightly sliding, in control, but you a nigga that sleep. It looked like you dying, nigga. You seeing your life. Like, so this man wake up and he like, just like grabbed the dashboard and he just screaming. That shit was funny as hell. It was just, you just had to be there though. Like it was so funny.
Hell
Hell
no,
yeah.
no.
I can imagine that shit. I definitely would have been laughing like a motherfucker.
Hey, I would have been mad as hell.
Yeah, after I realized it was just shit, yeah, boy.
And he
Say,
won't go to
man.
he stopped going to sleep. Stopped going to
I bet
sleep.
it,
It was
yeah,
Yeah, he's
crazy.
yeah.
traumatized.
I bet the fuck he did. Most embarrassing moment.
Mm, most embarrassing moment. Um, being sick right before a show. Um, I had to throw up. Like I had to pee so bad, man. And like I was like 5, 10 seconds from getting ready to hit the stage, and I had to like I went on stage. They like announced me, and I went on stage. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. And I just took off running on stage, and I ran to the bathroom, and I threw up everywhere, and came back out and performed.
Damn it.
It was horrible.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
God,
Ooh.
longest night ever. Sick.
Yeah,
It's
At
that's
least
crazy.
you
hard.
finished the show, hell. Alright. That should be moved. What's your ultimate goal to achieve?
Um,
This nigga Buck is fucking
I
stupid.
just want to be great in every aspect of my life and everything that I do. Like I feel like I'm put here to like elevate the consciousness of the people. So it's like every one person that I help or can shed some light on, whether it be for the entertainment industry or um personal and real life, like I just achieve to like help people for real. Like that's really what I do. I'm a healer and a very spiritual person, so like not religious, spiritual.
That's hard.
But yeah, so that's my ultimate goal to just help people elevate and evolve to their highest self.
That's hard.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
real hard.
that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I can relate to that for sure.
Man, yeah, nigga Buck is fucking stupid, bro. Who would you rather listen to on a 5-hour road trip, Nicki or Lil Kim?
I like them both. I love Lakim. Lakim was my, my idol, my rap idol, and when I started rapping, so um, but yeah, I would say Lil Kim only because I don't get to hear her much right now. Not no diss to Nicki because I fuck with Nicki and I think she's very very talented. But
Right.
I hear Nicki a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Nicki is more relevant at the time, so definitely Lil Kim because I don't get to hear her much.
That's
Oh,
hard.
yeah, that's hard. That's definitely hard. I think I'll take Kim too on the cool, but yeah. All right. 6, 7, 20.
Little Kim. Ooh.
Kim, her old shit is fire. Her shit is definitely fire. Okay. Oh yeah, your celebrity three. Who's in your celebrity
Oh
threesome?
wow. Uh, celebrity threesome. Hmm, that's a hard one. Big Sean and Janae Aiko. No, I'm just playing. Nah, yeah, but I mean, I feel like I probably want, would prefer somebody else, but I love them, so I love them too. Fans of like the music and stuff, and they, a nice god and goddess, and they know who they are, and they're spiritual and all of that stuff. So like, yeah, like I'm not into like just fucking to be fucking, so like it's got to be some spiritual shit for me because. But yeah, that's who I can see right now, only because they like spiritual and stuff. You know,
Real shit.
I feel
He
like they
said,
take
"Fuck
anybody's to a certain degree.
Oh man.
oh wait, man. God damn it.
What you
Hey,
mean?
yeah, nah, for
That
real.
boy.
No kidding, bro. Yeah, so
Yeah.
shout out to them like a motherfucker. All right, we got 3 more. Take that shit, nigga Buck is stupid, man. Nigga Buck said him.
What's this? What we got here? What we got?
What's your ideal first date? Let me get that right quick.
Um, Somewhere where we could fill out each other. Is a bad first date because you can't communicate for real. Um, I think somewhere cool, calm, and collected. Not nothing too fancy as far as dinner wise, but nice. Where the music ain't too loud. Where you can communicate and kind of get to know each other because first dates are a little different from the first conversation, phone conversation.
Ooh,
Because that
I
energy,
agree.
that physical energy, gonna say something else. So all that good shit we was talking on the phone before we linked up, yo, that might not
Right.
be our frequency physically. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people be cooler on the phone than they are in person. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, somewhere quiet, cool, calm, and collected where we can talk and kind of fill out each other's energy. Where that would be, I'm not sure.
Alright. Do you see that question right there on the screen?
Misbehaving, do you like big dudes? Shit, the more the love. Why not?
You should have
Why
told Buck
not?
that.
The more the love. Why wouldn't I?
No cap. Talk that
No, no,
shit.
no
I'm just
He
discrimination.
saying,
ain't gonna be
like,
he ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. Goddamn.
Yeah, you done made his
Nigga,
night.
Buck, yeah. Between Buck and Ace, I don't know who's gonna be worse, man. God damn. He said, okay. That nigga said, okay, I'm gonna get at you. All
Thank
right,
you.
yeah.
mm.
Okay, yeah. Janky promoter story. Ooh wee.
I've had a few of those. But one was kind of ugly. This promoter in, I think it was, I want to say Gainesville, Florida, somewhere in Florida. Don't quote me. It might have been Gainesville. I feel like it was, but I'm not 100%. But promoter booked me through somebody. This was before social media was popping. Booked me through a janky promoter. And basically started harassing my people about money that we didn't never even seen, never even heard, like nothing. So basically there was this, agent taking money saying that he was booking me, and he was killing my reputation. Like, it only happened twice, but that's quite, two times is enough. Hell, once was enough.
Shit, yeah.
Um,
Man,
he got like two promoters, like, and they basically, like, I didn't reputation was like she's not gonna show up. What? Gladly
man,
that ended up getting situated. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude got banged up for that. Like, he
Are
got
you
his on
sure?
that a little bit. But yeah,
Man,
so
it's
that was
supposed to.
horrible. But it wasn't a janky promoter, it was more so a janky agent, like just finessing promoters out of money, booking me.
Man,
shit,
yeah,
wow.
he was out there cutting corners for sure.
Big corners, man. All
Right,
right, last question on the wheel
right.
that we can. Yeah, boy, that boy say, boy, motherfuckers ain't shit. All
Right.
right, so, oh, that must be a long question. They say, would you rather have all your sexual encounters you've ever had replayed in front of the world, or have all your deepest secrets told?
Uh, I mean, both of them fucked up. So, like, dude, how do we choose? Like, both of them are like horrible. Um, I would say all my sexual encounters because I'm proud of them. So, well, not I ain't
Oh,
proud of the encounters per se, but I'm proud of the performance I had. So,
okay.
you know, yeah.
Clear that up. Make that real clear.
Hell yeah.
That's hard.
I'm just saying, look, that's
Yeah.
Hey,
you might not
yeah.
like the story,
Yeah.
but you like the actor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
nah, for real, though.
I'll
Oh,
take
yeah, she
that
killed
round.
that
That
wheel.
one.
I love that shit. She killed the fuck out of that wheel.
Yeah, that was
So, we usually like to wrap the show up on these last two questions. That's usually kind of hard for some artists. And by you being our first artist from Atlanta, I'm really, I can't wait to hear the answer for these. We like to ask. First question would be, we're going to ask about your top five current artists that you listening to from any era, and then we're going to talk about your Mount Rushmore of Atlanta artists, meaning these four people who overlook who would would be on the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta. Without these four people, the music scene in Atlanta wouldn't be what it was, regardless of its music, influence, sales, and all that wrapped into one. So you'll be, to pick your top four people. But we're gonna start with your top five. Who is in your current top five at Atlanta artists?
Uh, Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby. I think he dope, and I think he be talking about stuff. So yeah, I don't really have Migos. Um, yeah, I don't really be listening to rap to be honest. But I mean, I like them too though. But I don't. I can.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even want to lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
Okay,
Okay.
well, yeah,
yeah.
it could be any. It don't even have to be rap. So just give us three more of the people that you listen to. People from it. Where it don't even matter where they from.
Oh man, I got a list of people that I listen to though. I'm a lover of the internet. I don't know if you've heard of them. It's a group out of Long Beach, California. They're called the
Mm.
Internet. They are
Uh,
super duper dope. I like Khalid. I like her. I like Black. I love Janae Aiko. Like all of their music kind of, hit the same as far as the sound, the soothing, the soothingness. Yeah, that's my top. That's what I'm listening to right now. And old school music, everything old school. I got a playlist that's called Prince Alec. That's the bust down soundtrack right there. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's sexy. It's super sexy, but it's old school. So yeah.
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, so look, so y'all gonna have to hit up for that bust down playlist, man. Y'all gonna have to get on her. Y'all gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna make some babies with your boo, like it's sexy, like it's sexy playlist.
Man, shout out to the bust down playlist, goddamn me. So for your last, okay, so who would be in your Mount Rushmore of Atlanta people, artists,
mm,
producers, whatever?
DJ Toon, producer, Ti artist, Shout It Low,
Yeah, R.I.P.
Kilo Ali, Outcast.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hard. Rest in peace, Shawty Low, man. Yeah, that's hard. That's
Rest in peace,
definitely hard.
Low. Happy birthday.
He said, I don't know. He said, I don't know about bust down, but I know about that buck down playlist. Nigga stupid. Bro. Oh man, this dude here, wow. Man, so
That dude,
Miss Behavior, like once again, we want to thank you for coming out and chatting
For
with us
sure.
and
Thank you for having me.
interacting with the crowd and all that. Yeah, you definitely killed the wheel. So yeah, we hope
Thank
to get you back soon. Like, anytime you got music or something dropping, just let us
hmm
know so we can make sure we post it on our page as well, so that the fans on the page can
Okay.
be in tune with you and all that. And
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely look forward to seeing you again for sure. And like I said, everybody in the crowd appreciate you. We appreciate you over here, and we hope that you accomplish everything you set out to accomplish for shit show.
that
Thank
is for
you. Thank you.
sure.
And let me tell everybody, go to TikTok and get that bottle action challenge. It's going crazy right now. It's so crazy because it's like all white people. It's the dopest thing. Like it's all white people doing TikTok like bottle action challenges. So funny. But
That's
yeah, and
hard.
go cop the new single, Bad Bitch Energy, for all the bad bitches. It's not just about being physically bad. And let's be real, that's important. People want to act like, being beautiful is not important, but yeah, it kind of is. It makes things a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Let's be all the
Definitely.
way honest. Let's be
Right.
all the way honest. Beauty is our currency. So y'all women start believing that that shit is your currency. Keep yourself up because that's important. Let's be real. You're not gonna go get what you want, not keeping yourself up. Beauty is our currency. Remember that shit. But anyway,
Ooh-wee.
yeah. So go cop bad bitch energy.
Yeah,
Ooh-wee,
High
man.
vibrations. It's for greatness. It's,
yes.
it's empowerment for women, and it's also a twerk song. I meshed everything together to make one dope record.
Yes,
So go
Lord.
check that
Yes,
out.
Lord.
Go
Yes.
stream BDE. Go check out the bottle action video. 18 years later, it's dope. You're gonna love
Okay.
it.
Yes.
And follow me on my social platforms.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all go do that ASAP. And for you niggas who think y'all bad bitches, y'all can go get the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go over there and get y'all, yeah, go get y'all bad bitch on too. We don't want to get in trouble for discriminating, so y'all go get y'all bad bitch
Of
on
course
too.
not.
But
That's right.
that's hard. That's yeah, that's
Definitely
definitely
hard.
hard. So, oh, okay, yo, he said, how much are your feature prices? Do you care? Can you tell what it is?
You can shoot my management an email and we can definitely discuss it for sure.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can put, I don't know how y'all doing it, but I can shoot y'all the email to send
yeah,
people if
okay,
they
yeah.
want features or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just shoot it to me and I'll make sure it's posted so and shoot it to the ones
that's
who
what's
asked
up.
and definitely. So I will get that to y'all, man. So everybody one more time, show some love to Misbehave. Make sure y'all go add on
Thank you.
everything, support the
Thank you.
movement, and we'll see you next time, Miss B.
See you
Absolutely. You
next
keep
time,
working.
Kings. Y'all be
Good
great.
blessing.
All
Later.
right,
You
you too.
too.
Yeah, she was dope, bro. She was crazy dope.
Kept it all the way 100.
Nah, for real. Man, where Ace and Buck ass is fucking stupid, bro. These nigga came to the door trying to hide. Nigga Buck said, I don't know about the bust down playlist, but I know about the Buck down. That nigga,
Yeah, shout
hey,
out to
man, that
everybody
nigga.
pulling up too, man.
Nah, for real. Yeah, appreciate yeah, nah, for real, bro. Y'all nigga crazy, bro. I appreciate that
Yeah,
shit.
y'all pulled up tonight. Shout out.
My nigga Damu said, why my chat blocked? Like, bro, I be forgetting to tell nigga you backstage. That nigga somewhere eat. I can see this nigga on the thing right here. Yeah,
Yeah,
backstage. You already know backstage is up, man. Yeah, so yeah, man. Backstage, yeah, we finna, we finna get our backstage on for a little bit, We got out pretty early today. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm pretty sure that nigga Slow already in her inbox. I can't wait to see how that go. But yeah, man. We gonna for tomorrow. We got I don't know if y'all was those of y'all who haven't seen the chat, and if you have, y'all was already here. But she mentioned one of her favorite people was Lil Noid. He'll be here tomorrow on the podcast, so y'all make sure y'all come turn around and come right back tomorrow night at 8:30. We're gonna fuck with another Memphis legend like a motherfucker, and keep wait. I gotta make sure that my Ratchet friends ain't in the crowd. We don't, how Memphis and Ratchet go hand in hand. So y'all make sure y'all come back again tomorrow, man, so we can show some more love. But y'all know how it go. We gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. We finna be backstage. If you want to pull up backstage, hit somebody for the link. Hit Mark for the link, cause I ain't got it no more. We got shit that we gotta do. Shout out to the everybody who pulled up yesterday for the sports talk. Y'all made that shit big in the motherfucker. We knew, we feel like everything we touch gonna be big, but y'all really showed up yesterday for that sports talk, man, for 3 hours straight, fam. So that shit wasn't easy to do, and we ain't gonna try to make that motherfucker 3 hours in the future. But this is what you got yesterday. So I appreciate for everybody who tuned in for I didn't even tune in for 3 hours. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometime I was backstage, half the other time I was doing something else. But shout out to y'all niggas who was engaged and who was in that shit, bro. That shit big, but that will be there every Monday. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas keep pulling up and fucking with us. Appreciate that, KJ. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we going to fuck with y'all tomorrow. Same time, y'all come back and fuck with us, man. Y'all know how it go, man. Keep God
yes,
first. Take care of your
sir.
people. We going to fuck with y'all.